Hello traders, John at StockBookie.com. Today we're looking at the USO, the UUP, the GLD, and the TLT. We follow the daily, weekly, monthly time frames. We use technical analysis here at StockBookie.com. So let's get right into the daily USO. We had 29 million on the day, 10 cents up. Pretty good showing. We talked about gap fill. It got above there today, closed. Now we're talking about the 20 MA. When this thing was coming in, we said, hey, does this thing consolidate, go sideways at the lower range, or do we get a nice little retrace back up to the 20, maybe to the 50? So we'll have pivots here, little pivot there. So let's see, I want to see a push up above the 20 and close up here. Then we could probably get more upside. This thing just comes in, ricochets back, starts to head towards the lows. Then we're probably going to 850, 819, 766 double bottom. So let's see what the next couple days brings, and then we'll keep an eye on the weekly close as well on Friday. So that's going to be real important for this one too. And actually, every close is important. Kind of puts the piece of the puzzle together for us on using technical analysis. So let's go to the UUP. UUP, guys, 2 days down. We're back below this, we got below this low pivot here, a little bit weak. We did fill the gap down here at 24.87. So we might get a slight bounce going in tomorrow, or maybe we get a ricochet just like the rest of the market. This one starts moving up. If you're bearish, this is exactly what you want to see. Then maybe a little slight retrace, and then the next leg down. So if you're bearish, this is a good sign. I'm still thinking around 24 bucks is your area to 23.80, and then we'll see what happens when we get down there and redetermine where this thing could possibly go to. If we get a nice reversal candle, this thing pops up, then we might come back up into this area, get above the 20, and maybe start doing the consolidation trick again. You know, kind of like here, drop it, pop it, consolidate, drop it, pop it, consolidate. So we'll see what happens tomorrow on the UUP. This down, though, this should bring up the gold and oil. We'll see if oil is disconnected, and that starts coming in with this. But dollar down, oil up. That's how it usually works. But once in a while, you get disconnected on that trade, so you got to keep your eye on that. All right, let's go to the GLD. GLD slightly up on the day, 9 cents. Volume was okay. I mean, it was terrible. But we did hold the 200 MA. We came back up, filled the gap. Now we're just kind of chopping around. Down sideways, guys, below the 20 and the 50, still in a low range. So this could go sideways, sideways, sideways. Then all of a sudden start chopping and start falling. Still have a gap fill, gap fill, gap fill. Good support down in here. So we'll see how it reacts. Big line is this trend line, guys. We cracked that. We get below this low pivot, we're going down in here somewhere, and it could get ugly, because if you look at this pattern, it's a big trend line, guys. If that breaks, we'll end up at 110 into this area, this gap fill. So I'm a gold bull, but the pattern breaks, it's going down. But on the other side, get back to this trend line here and gets above, then we'll probably go 125, 126, and then we have some high pivots back in here. Around the 131, 130, stuff like that. So that's all we're looking for. We got a nice gap fill right here. So let's see if this thing go up. Right now it's kind of 50-50. If we break the trend line, we're going down. If we get back above the 50 and the 20, we're going up. And that's the GLD, guys. So if you're still bullish, hang on. Let's see if we could get back above this area and get this thing going. Get the show on the road, guys. The TLT. So the TLT, guys, came right into the 20 MA. That's where it bounced. Also had a gap fill here, too. So that was a great area for a bounce, as well as that trend line. That's 3 reasons, guys, and the 26 even number. So did everything right there. Boom, right back up. Saved the day, but down sideways. Remember these down sideways patterns above this trend line. Let's see if we chop, chop, chop. And then all of a sudden we drop, you know, maybe into this area, gap fill. You got a couple gaps to fill down in this area. You do have a trend line coming up. Let's see, let's push this one up a little further. Right there. So right now, nothing wrong. Little topping tail, nice little pullback. Let's see if we retrace, go sideways, or, you know, if we start getting below the 20, maybe we come down tomorrow, we just start coming in, and you have, you know, the gap fill. You have the, what is that, 618 retrace, 750. So that's a bigger time frame. Let's get rid of this one here. Let's just go into fib from this low to this high. I just want to see what we're running at. Yeah, look at that. Another reason why to buy this. So we had gap fill, trend line, 250 retrace, 20 MA, and the 26 even number. We should have bought there. 125. That was a $1.50 move. Yeah, so this could head up. So if you are bullish on this one, this could be a bounce, maybe a short retrace, and then the next wave down, or pattern, or if this retraces, fills the gap, and keeps going, higher prices. So good bounce area though right here. So let's see if we get some follow through on this thing tomorrow on the TLT. Let's go into the Jnug. Jnug, guys, not too much on this one. I'm going to go to the Gdxj, but the one thing I wanted to show you on this, though, look how it's holding that trend line. Remember that. I mean, it came here. This was a great bearish pattern, too, and then the pop-up. So, not bad. It did get below, never confirmed, never got below this low pivot. That's pretty good until it consolidates and starts cracking. That's what you're kind of looking for. It never did, came back up. Now we're back above the MAs and back above the trend line. So it's slightly bullish, but down inside bar, slightly bearish. 50-50 shot right from here, guys. So we'll have to see what happens with this one. I was hoping lower prices in the Jnug, and then maybe. Let's go to the Gdxj. Gdxj, though, nothing wrong. Same trend line in this one, too. I thought for sure we'd go a little bit lower as well. We talked about it, never made it there. If it continues this trend with the lower highs or the higher lows, the higher lows, then we got to see where this thing goes. It's got to get above the big red bar. That's the big level right there, 35.04. It cranks through there, you're coming into the 200 MA. That could send it on its way down, though, so be careful. Or it keeps building pressure here with this slightly bullish pattern above these MAs, and then we get just the jam through, and we go right to double top and stuff like that. But remember, guys, we also have a trend line here, too, so big resistance on the GDX there. If it gets above there, though, guys, look out. This thing could rip some heads off. So that's what you're looking for on this. Slightly bearish with a micro bull. And above the MAs, possibly setting up for higher prices. The big area, 35.07, guys. And then, of course, the 5.0 retrace right around 35.22. Then you got a gap, got the 200. But if this thing gets some steam, we do a little and then roll over. So, all right, guys, watch that on the Gdxj. All right, if you like these videos, go to StockBookie.com. Sign up for the free membership, guys. It's free. Sign up, StockBookie.com. Check us out. We have videos like this. We send out email alerts to our live sessions. We do some trading, some trade ideas, and a little bit of education, guys. If you like the video, go there, sign up, StockBookie.com. All right, thanks for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. God bless. See you on the charts.